Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancillon. I hope you're having a really great day. For we're really at the brink of a new dawn, a new renaissance, a new awakening on a collective level, on a mass collective level. There's a great deal of revelation that will be coming. A lot of it will be true. A lot of it will be untrue. There's going to be a lot of news and counter news, fake news and real news, and the appearance may be deceiving. There are people within every government that are every corporation, every agencies that are working for the light, and then there are some that are working for the dark. But some of them that may appear to be working for the dark are actually working for the light, and some that appear to be working for the light may actually be working for the dark. So it is not to be very pragmatic and not to have too much judgment. So be ready to see and to hear very bizarre thing. All kinds of things are going to come up, kinds of revelation, but the revelation cannot be stopped. Everything, it's like a snowball effect. Everything is going to come to the picture, because there is two timelines that are parallel, that are right now still they haven't been dissociated. There is a natural organic timeline, that is the timeline of ascension, of truth, of freedom, and the inorganic timeline, that's about lie and enslavement. And this matrix, this dark matrix, has been imposed upon humanity for thousands of years. So those two timelines, we're shifting from one to the other to transmute the dark timeline in order to stabilize the real timeline, the paradise timeline, the ascension timeline. So they're still intermingling, because if we would leave it, then it would be all the people that are in the majority of people that are still in the darker timeline would be lost for a very long time. So there's still like this intermingling of the two timelines. For basically, there is the liars and the non-liars, and to be on the non-liars side, if you're in the Inquisition time and they tell you you have to admit that the earth is flat, even though you know the earth is round, you say, well, the earth is flat, so you don't have to be burned on the stake. So it's like, it's okay to lie on certain circumstances, but other than that, stick to the truth. Whatever is true for you, whatever you. But it's no need to tell too much truth, to be too much into the to be too strict, but yet to because the liars have no honor. They don't have honors, because they're avoiding the truth, and so honor comes from sticking to the truth. God is truth, and so it's like, and those people are really coward. They're really cowards. They're like, if you expose them into the light, they're gonna panic like crazy. For people are trying to confront them on the ego level, on the mental planes, but it's like they're that doesn't work, because it's like there is this battle of ego. But if you bring them into the love and light, either they're going to accept it, and then they might shift even, or they're going to completely panic, because they don't know how to deal with that. And so just continue to stick to the truth, and be kind, even to the dark ones. To be kind, it is a protective shield of love and wisdom. And so for the timeline, they're going to shift, and eventually everything is going to be aligned. For this is the supreme creator that is organizing this whole show, so just trust God, trust your creator, and be at peace, enjoy your life. And so for all the work that we've been doing is for the future generation, so they don't have to go through that. For in truth, we need to, it's not even the government puppets that needs to be removed. It is the demons that are behind it, and they will be handled in due time. A lot of them have been arrested, but there's still a lot of them. There's still some work to be done. And so for there's always been some light workers, some light warriors that have came to the planet. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of them throughout history that have been preparing this ascension, like the Christ or the Buddha or Mahomet, or those were like messengers from God. And so just but because everybody's come to serve the one, and we all come from the light. We know that we do not know. That is the truth of Socrates. And says, we know that we do not know. We avail ourselves to a higher truth that is come. For your higher truth always come from within rather than outside. And if you don't get the answer that you're looking for outside, it is normal, because it has to come from within to find total resolution, understanding. And so be love, broadcast love, for we attract what we give. So as you give light, you give your lucidity, you share your wisdom, you share your knowledge in a gentle way with others, you will receive more. As you share your compassion, you will receive more. As you you manifest your courage, the path will get easier. For courage doesn't mean to not have fear. It means to do it anyway when we are called to do something. And so because serving others is like serving yourself. Love yourself first, help yourself first. You cannot give something you do not have, and when you're peaceful and serene, you'll be a lot more assistance to the world. And so take care of your own self, yet it is only one. What you do for someone, it's like doing for yourself. What the Christ said, whatever you do to the least of humanity, you're doing to me, which is all of us. Whatever you do to one person, it is as if you're doing it to all beings. So treat everybody with respect. And so, and ask your higher self, why, because we've been through some very difficult time, why did we had to go through those difficulties, those adversity, those problems? Because once it is understood, it will be integrated and the lesson will be learned. For there is something to learn from every experiences. There is not something that does not have to teach us a lesson. So everything that happened was by design, if you can accept that. But for we attract what we need, some precious lesson, and we will come out of this experience self-empowered with a lot of empowerment. For it is a very key incarnation for each and every one of us. And so it's like, well, I thank you very much. Do not forget to click the bell, to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share, and thank you for your donations. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. I'm cheaper than the consulting like McKinsey, or like maybe I should adjust my prices in terms of, but for a lot of people, I see a lot of people with this announcement of what's going on in the world. In Europe, we will decide to spend 3 months in a warm country if you can. It might be a good idea. And the other day, I heard this song, God Save the Queen. I wasn't really understood why I would receive this song, but now I know. Let's pray that God saves the Queen. For it's like it was. I communicated with that person about my project of global renaissance and planetary culture, and she was very. Our office was very, very gracious. It was like the communication was extremely elegant and gracious. But it might lead to the dismantlement of the Commonwealth and a lot of, so it's like a lot of things going on, and so we'll see. But also with this work that we done, for those who followed my video before, to send love and light to all kinds of people that appears to be very dark and not working for the good of humanity. And the one that responded the most was Charles Schwab. He's really coming back and back about this light. So if we could, so I had to forgive him first to forgive him for all that. But if we can move people that are so influential into the side of light, that could be a very powerful agent, for powerful transformation. For it can have a power of influence, but it's in the hands of God, of course. But we need to continue to cultivate this forgiveness and non-judgment in order to ascend the planet. For there's been a long period of suffering, but this suffering has served for growth and evolution. But now it's time to release the cause of suffering, to release all cause of suffering. Whatever made you suffer is to release it. And so the Archangel Michael was saying that whatever we fear, we will attract as well. And I left a comment on that video and say, well, let us fear. Well, let us fear love, let us fear joy, let us fear freedom, let us fear abundance. So I say, of course, I'm just joking. We want to embrace that, but if we're going to fear something, we want to fear. Fear, there's only one thing to fear, is fear itself. For everybody's receiving message of wisdom from the soul and the spirit, but a lot of people that don't have trust enough in themselves to believe it, to follow that. For the truth, God will never impose upon any soul. Everybody has to decide by themselves. But always seek the true enlightenment from within, the true information, and we're just giving guidance, we're just sharing. I'm going by what I'm receiving inside, within and above. It's like this is my connection. This is how I can decide to discriminate. But the highest revelation will always come from within. For there is only one truth. It is the truth, the infinite truth of God. But within that truth, we all have a personal truth, and so participate in the infinite diversity of the universe. Here there's only one law for everybody. Everybody has, the law is perfect for all. It's the law of cause and effect. And so there's many aspects of the law, but it's it's the source is one, qualified and unqualified, personal and non-personal, collective and individual. God knows and handle all of that with grace and ease and love and wisdom. So trust your creator in a many sense, but understand you have to rely on your own truth, what your soul plans, what you design, your destiny, what is it you came here to do, and rely on your own inner connection. Get your guidance from within. Ask your invisible helpers to ask your creator, and then the universe will reflect that. And there's all the elementals are also working, the spirits of nature, and so it's. For if we didn't have all this contrast, all this amazing negative energy that we've been very painful time that we've been through, there would be no need for change. When you're very comfortable in a reality, you see no need for change. But since everything was challenged, so that accelerated the inner transformation, and no one and nothing can stop, can prevent. There's no need to worry, because there is such an awakening around the world that everything is really in the works, and there is this great awakening. So do not look into appearances, and do not look at what people say. Just see what they do, and feel how it responds to you. Because all the programs of the dark used to be very in the shadows, hidden, but now they're all in the open. So it's like just continue to send them love and light. That will dismiss a lot of their programs, rather than barking at a tree, and rather than send hatred and anger and conflict, and just send them love and light that will not only will stabilize you, for kindness is a principle that stabilizes our vibration, and it will remove their power slowly but surely. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. We really had there is still those two timelines, but be aware that they're pushing with negative extraterrestrial technologies, negative thoughts, negative emotion. They're replaying memories within our mind. It's a technological thing. It's not necessary to believe in all that we think. So because a lot of the thing that we think is artificial, it's part of the synthetic timeline. So go in the natural, organic timeline. Try to drink a lot of water, go into organic, just do yoga, do exercise, do connect to nature, do creative things, stay in joy, and release all that all the cause of what could be the old suffering, the old pain. So just everything will be dismissed as little by little. We're creating this inner alignment. And so I'm going to finish with a song, as usual, a cappella song. It's about how the dreams can have no choice but to come true. And it's just a matter of time, alignment. When we're ready, things happen. It has always been like this. So it's just now we're realizing that, and we're slowly but surely we're going to move into a more co-creative process with the conscious force of the universe, rather than being to accept the role of victim from some outer forces. So it is a great shift that is coming. It's a 9-9 portal today. So very powerful portal, and it will continue throughout the year. And then beyond, it's like there's this great acceleration, and revelation will be coming. So just be prudent in terms of what you accept to be real, to be true, because a lot of things is going to come up to the surface. It's going to be some very bizarre things as well. So just sometimes it's better to protect your consciousness from some things that are really too low in frequency, than to dip into the deep end, so to speak. Sometimes we have to, in order to transmute it. So just follow your heart, follow your balance, ask your guides, ask your angels, ask my archangels, ask the company of heaven, the galactic, the ascended master. They're all working together as one unified force. And you're part of that force. You are included within that one force of the universe, that positive light force of the universe. So just as you remember that, your power will return tenfold. So I'm going to finish with this song. It's called Dreams. Oh, my life is changing every day in every possible way. Oh, my dreams, it's never quite as it seems, never quite as it seems. I know I felt like this before, but now I feel it even more, because it came from you. And then I open up and see the person falling here is me, a different way to be. I want more. impossible to ignore, impossible to ignore, and they'll come true, impossible not to do, impossible not to do. And now I tell you openly, you have my heart, so don't hurt me. You're what I couldn't find. A totally amazing mind, so understanding and so kind. You're everything to me. Oh, my life is changing every day in every possible way. And oh, my dreams, it's never quite as it seems, 'cause you're a dream to me, a dream to me. So life is changing every day in every possible way. So just be open, be flexible to adapt to whatever life circumstances, and continue to cultivate the understanding that all is perfect. Everything is teaching, we're all learning, and everything is just a mirror as we return to this self-empowerment. And then we're about to turn a great page in the books of our life and our mission. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.